Alright guys, welcome to another video of my work in progress mod for Diablo 2 Resurrected called Vanilla Overkill. Based off of the Vanilla mod by Bonesy. Yes, as you maybe if you've been following this videos a lot, there's a lot of big changes that go on with this mod, new features and such. Like rather than some skills that Bonesy already had by default that were masteries, I have every skill having a mastery. Or a feat, I like to call it too. I said earlier in the previous video, I was playing as the Terrorizer Barbarian. He's not really doing much terrorizing, I guess. He's just kind of beating the crap out of things with his javelin now, which is funny. I was going to show off the Paladin a little bit. Now, he's not quite there at the level yet to be... I'm trying to make him do the same thing, actually. Throw a javelin, I'll show why. So, yes. I also, the Balrog Spear. Some of you guys may know about this Demon's Arc Balrog Spear. It's very powerful. It's kind of nice too because it does fire and lightning damage. So it has sort of a mix, you know, for rainbow-like damage as they call it. What I did with it though now is, I think initially had life stolen per hit. I also added mana steal, and as you see there now, there's negative to enemy lightning, negative to enemy fire resistance and lightning resistance, whatever. Plus also added Enchant and Lightning Fury. So it's going to be crazy like the Barbarian's Plague Javelin. So when you have plus skill items, this is going to get very powerful too. Like the Peasant Crown has 1 to all skills, so I'll add to that. Let's see what else do I have here. That's the thing, I guess that's all I really have. I've been collecting some helmets. This one here is an old helmet. The Harlan Crest, I can't even pronounce it, Harlan Crest. Now, has 4 to all skills. I managed to find one of these. Wow, I know, right? This cool thing. It's kind of hard to gamble this, so I have to be level 97 just to use it. This one's very good with the Barbarian's Plague Javelin. Yeah, don't worry about, you know, I amped up a lot of these helmets and such. They're very powerful now. That's old. I think this is not old. This is a new one. Yeah, the Slayer Guard here is an updated Slayer Guard. There's 4 to Barbarian skills and 4 to combat skills, and a little bit more bonus to attack rating. As you see, there's 220. 50 bonus attack ratings. That's all I did with that. But yeah, the Paladin now. So yeah, I might keep this Rock Stopper. I still like it. It's a cool level mid-range helmet. If you guys have been following that, I've also been updating items too. It's Harada Zakarum. Yeah, this is a brand new thing. Upgraded this one. Not sure. I know I did it with. I think I did increase the strength and vitality. Plus, also designed it where it gives more than just combat skills. It gives also offensive and defensive auras from 2 to 4. As you see there, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, one more level and I can use that thing. Yeah, I decided to make the class-specific items like that from 42 to 50. Yeah, right now I made this. I currently made this guy because he's not ready for that javelin yet. A Vengeance. You guys usually don't like Vengeance. I don't blame you. When you put points in this thing, it increases the mana cost. It kind of sucks. It's a very good skill, right? It has that rainbow damage. Just like the, well, this thing has. So going back to the skill, let's see what, so yeah. So, yeah, get this working. I decided to make it like Zeal. See, mana cost 2. Mana cost 2. This is my new skill here. Punish, mana cost 2. This, you know, no mana, right? It just damage itself. So yeah, he's an Avenger right now, and he does kind of some insane damage for normal difficulty level. So he gets most of his damage, obviously. It's the same group of where he gets his damage, basically the auras here. So yeah, I'm kind of going to use Salvation. This cool guy. Yeah, it only helps to give elemental resistance. So what I have down the road is, you guys may know about the Sandstorm Trek. Scarab Shell Boots gives lots of poison resistance. This has also been upgraded. They have to be level 79 though to use it. Gives you, I think initially had dexterity on it and I think some vitality. I decided to amp up all 4 of the attributes and put it on there. He also gave a faster run walk too, much faster run walk. Anyway, let's get going. I actually decided I'm going to take care of the final 3 quests here. So all 3 of these. I don't know, no one really does Nihlathak. Let's do it just to beat the crap out of him anyway. So.
By the light, what is this place?
Oh, new thing I did too. Oh, so guys don't wake up in time. You have Holy Shield, and as well as Defiance. This is kind of a new thing right now. It gives damage reduction. So not just defense, but damage reduction. I'm trying to find a way to make these guys... The Barbarian is fine. He's very tanky and ridiculous. Oh, I'm losing health already. So, the Sorceress now, when you make her as such, she can be tanky. I think where even the characters like the Necromancer and the Caster Druid, somewhat tanky sometimes. I mean, it is easy with a Druid, in my opinion. I mean, you have that one, what was it, that one spirit that gives life. It may make that one do damage reduction too. Maybe defense as well. So, the reason why he's not getting hurt so badly right now is because he has defense damage reduction right now. So all the melee, or the physical damage is not really doing much to him. If I wanted to use Defiance, which I'm not. Oh, hey, look at that. This is, put it there. Actually, that's the thing. I kind of want to switch my, now where do I put it? Might put it in the shield. That's the thing, so, yeah. Okay, so I noticed it doesn't say that. I think that's supposed to be what it is. Okay, I'm just talking to myself. Sorry, guys. That's right. So I think it's Defiance. I'm just checking myself. Sorry, guys. That's what the damage reduction is. So yeah, both Holy Shield and Defiance have damage reduction, but the one that gets the mastery is Defiance, gets that additional 20%. He's gonna get lots. You can actually design this character to get a lot. I think there's a max when it comes to the damage reduction. I think there's like, I don't know how much it is. Like, I think it's 50 or 60 maybe. Can't get any higher than that. So, you know, I guess we have to keep in mind of that stuff, eh? So let's see here. So shields. Yeah, I made my own little category thing there. That's an old one. As you can see, guys, that's the old Herald of Zakarum. It is a 20 to strength and 20 to vitality. This here has 40 to strength, 40 to vitality, so he has lots more health. Okay, never mind. So I just wanted to get that shield. Yeah, so you have to be level 50 to use those items now. They're still very powerful, especially when you upgrade them to whatever, you know, elite. I'm gonna go for the waypoint, guys. These are all the same maps. If you guys play Bonesy's, yeah, but I'm a cheater mode, which you can also get in this game too. But hopefully I can get it with this when you guys download it. If not, you have to install Vanilla++ as well, just to get the cheater mode. You know, yeah. Yeah, and that's so funny. So they're all getting killed with one hit, right? Because it's very powerful. Look at it. So it's at 12. I am trying to make it challenging on the at least hell difficulty. It should be challenging there as well. So it has been. I got killed as the Barbarian a couple of times. You saw some earlier videos. There was one video where I did get creamed by a bunch of burning souls. Those nasty gloams. And yeah, what's nice about what Bonesy did here is he made him not as challenging, but they're still challenging. Initially, they were very challenging in Diablo. I mean, those guys were a pain in the ass. You all know it. They're bots too. When they used to do that back in the Diablo 2 days, you know, the original Diablo 2. You had those cheap bots that would go through and get loot from Baal. If they had Stinging Dolls or the Gloam type monsters, Burning Souls, they wouldn't even do it. That's how bad it was. So they wouldn't even bother with it because I think they'll get resurrected by the those blasted Unravelers. Plus, you know, they're just mean. You know, they just do too much damage. Probably don't get killed even with that. You know, overpowered at the time. You know, the hammers that he throws. Sorry. Yeah, you know, this cool skill. Yeah, the Blessed Hammer. And I'm working on those skills as well. I'm going to make another video later showing off of those things. So really, the Holy Bolt is very powerful now. It actually does damage to beasts, but half the damage. So half the damage there too. It says it right there. Lightning damage is full. It's just the Holy Bolts that do half the damage. Might actually get hurt. I know, it has damage reduction, so it may not get hurt that much. So, you know, these corpse explosions, they should play by the rules. Basically, it does half physical and half fire. I have very good fire resistance. I have very decent physical resistance. The shield. So that's one reason why people avoid this asshole. He doesn't really give anything.
I shall keep my end of
he doesn't give anything. Just name personalization. And the other reason people deal with him in hell, which is very challenging, is to get that key. I did actually make him have a better chance to drop that key now, but he's also more challenging too. He actually has more health. It sounds stupid, right? But I'm trying to make him all the. What I'm doing in hell right now is making all the super uniques like Nihlathak and Countess and Hephaestus. Sorry, wrong button. Have more of everything, and they drop better stuff too, like the bosses. So what is shit? I'm gonna personalize your item. He's taking you. Is that all you're gonna do? Come on, man. I know you have the right. He's kind of a loser. So I'm gonna do it.
Afternoon.
Sell that, I guess. We need that. I do collect some arrows. I do like there with the rare ones. So now I'm gonna take on the ancients, and I think for fun I might, but the ancients are kind of silly. We really don't worry about them too much because we do play the game where we're going on monster level 8 or such. You only go through the ancients once, and that's it. And usually you just play monsters 1. That's all you need, because it doesn't matter if it's monsters 1 or monsters 8 or monsters 20. You just get the same amount of experience. It doesn't matter. So I could try to figure out something to do with the ancients. Not sure what. Because right now, the ancients are kind of lame. Not like the bosses. They don't give you anything other than that one-time experience. And in the Diablo days, they did count, right? I mean, they were really challenging in hell difficulty. But now when you play mods like this, I guess they're very trivial now. We have to accept it, I guess. I could do something with them, guys, but I'm not sure how I can fix the experience rate on the quest. I think it's something that is hard-coded in. I can't do anything about. Like, I can't make a quest to have 2 of those scrolls that Mala gives you to get, more health. Sorry, more health. More resistance. I mean, there might be. Not quite sure 100% of the way, but something tells me that's a hard-coded quest you can't do much about. Same thing with the ancients. There is. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure there isn't. I know there's some old mods that I used to play, like Dream Eater's Pandora's Trial, where you can get a quest scroll, and when you get enough items, like the following ones will drop torches because I like torches so much. Put 5 torches, including the quest scroll, in the Heroic Cube, and then therefore you can get experience and an item or money or whatever it gives you. Or that's kind of what it did, and that was a neat way to get experience. That's all that they can do there, so they can't really make it a scroll, can they? Of another, resistance. It's kind of OPs the character, overpowers the character, right? So yeah, as far as those Pandora's Trials, it's kind of nice where they have those side quests where you get extra experience and an item, like a random item. So, down the road, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to do that too. I have to look at his game and see how to do that. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun when I played it. They had it for every single act. All 5 acts had a Pandora's type, where you have different quests you can take on, and like, these guys will drop something randomly. You put it in the cube, like I said, and it's transmuted, and you get some stuff. It's kind of fun. I think stuff like the Ancients is nothing we can do about. But for fun, I might play it at Monsters 12, because it should be easy on Monsters 12. Some scenarios, it might be so challenging, but most of the case, they're just going to be pushovers, and it's kind of stupid. I'm just beating up stuff for fun. Sorry, let's get this over with. Excuse me. So, yeah, I got pretty much these monsters can't really hurt me too well. Plus I got lots of health. I might do something about that too. Get over here. Alright, come on, get her. Just run away. Alright, fair enough. They're still following me though, so it tells me, like, I'm running away, but I'm still gonna get you. I think the term I heard from somebody, I guess as far as games like Diablo and probably other games as well, used the term trash mob, whatever they heard. Trash mob. Like you play Torchlight, all the goblins, they're like the fallen ones. You know, trash mobs. In some ways, those fallen ones, I didn't have a problem with them when I was playing them in my younger years. At least on hell difficulty. I didn't have enough good resistance, because I guess that was the thing. The fallen ones in hell difficulty, they go based off of a element. The dark ones were poison, the fire ones were the fallen ones with fire. Epican, I think it was lightning, Harbor was kind of cold. So if you didn't have the element resistance for it, it was kind of damaging. You know, in those days, it was really hard to get the kind of loot that you need. It's kind of easy to get the loot you need here, though. Then again, I might change it. Or, then again, I don't know. Money should be used for something. So, it's easy to get from me right now to get the loot I need to see what the item is. But for you guys, I might make it where I'll change it where you can still get what you need, but it's going to be costly. Like, you want to get that materials might, you got to be high level, a very high level, just to be able to get it spawned for you. Yeah, sorry, you're just going to get ancient armor rather than sacred armor most of the time. That's the weird thing it does. But, you know, chances are you might just get the Immortal King Soul Cage, too, and instead of Tyrio's Might. It's going to be very costly, too, at that level, too. It's going to be very expensive. So I think I'm just going to play the Ancients for fun at level 12. I don't think it does a difference, though. It doesn't do any difference whatsoever. No. It's always the same experience that you get. It's a lot of experience, right? Kinda. Not really. It just does the same lasted experience. So most people just do monsters 1 and just take care of them, and that's it. They're not really fun to play against. You don't get more by being at 12, as far as I know. I don't think you do. If you do, that's cool, but I mean, if not, I don't think it does. Yeah. I got the Durio shell when it's ready. So like Durio shell. Get that cannot be frozen. Yay! They really were kind of hurting me. Even though I got damage reduction and I got 75 cold resistance. Yeah, I noticed that now. They started to really hate. So, for fun, let's see what happens if I fight these. 75 silk. Keep going for this. Every time you make a level, every time you level up, it goes 1 up for the whole damage reduction. Just 1 more. That may be kind of OP right now. Possibly. I may have that may be too high, so I may have to reduce it. I know I did damage reduction on Sorceress's. Which one I did with? I think it was not Energy Shield, maybe. I think it was the Frozen Armors. I did damage reduction there as well, but it was at half the rate, which kind of makes sense because she didn't get much defense on that for some reason. I mean, this guy's Holy Shield gives him lots of defense. It really goes up high. It says 235 already. For some reason, it doesn't do that much with Sorceress. I guess because it does cold damage when she gets hit, or freezes them. That's the big thing. Have fun here. Let's just try to beat these at Monsters 12.
The summit
Might be easy still.
Barbarian holy
We'll see. Just fun. I don't think it's going to give me lots of experience. Just do it for fun. Look at that. It's actually very... Look at that. I'm already beating Barak, whoever his name is. Now... I still heard... Yep, there he goes. Yep, this is a Monsters 12. These guys are really... Untitled. You guys think there's nothing we can do about this? Yay, some experience. Nothing we can do about that. I could try to do that, guys. But then... I don't know if it's worth it. Would it give more experience? I have to figure out how to handle that. I think... Like, I also understand, I think they talk about a lot about Remodded. When you take on the Ancients, I think you do take on the Ancients in Remodded, or, Bonesy's game, Remodded. I think those Ancients actually were very good. I haven't played it that much at all to even find out about that, but I guess their Ancients were very good. It's also quite possible that the game was good even if the boss level was at, let's say, 4 or 3. It's still very challenging. Me, I'm just having fun here where you're very powerful, yet, you know, you have to go to Monsters 12 and just beat the crap out of everything. It's silly. You know, the high level, that's just, I'm so tweaking this, guys. Trying to make it where it's challenging down the road. Yeah, the Ancients right now are just kind of lame, as you can see. So, you know, you can hear from me first. If you guys say it's lame, we'll just watch this video and, yep, you're right. It's kind of lame. So that was quest 5. Did quest 4 for fun. Ancients were push over. Yes, I know. Okay, making sense. Yeah, they don't get much experience, and why bother raise their level? So, if I can somehow increase the level, I might do that. No, but then again, you just keep fighting with monsters level 1, right? That didn't affect at all. I mean, it didn't matter what the level was. It was still that much, not much at all. Talk to everybody. Oh crap, wrong way. Sorry. Okay, so let's go this way. Now we'll take on Baal. Mighty Baal. He'll give lots of experience. At least in normal difficulty. He does give some decent experience in Nightmare. When it comes to Hell, I guess it's something, but he just gives that minimal experience. I say minimal. It's the same as everyone else. It's very low because we get that high level. It's not much you get. This gets very slow when it gets to very high levels, as you all know. That was too fast. Extra fast, I see. Fast girls. The sucker buses, right? Alright, you know that. Now, evil too, so they're very fast, but they're very evil. So you can't really want to be around with them. Yeah, that's not good. Fast girls. The sucker buses are probably very fast girls, huh? They're not very nice. Just mess you up, right? They just protect you. Sucker buses. Oh, now they're attacking me. There's another thing I did here too, as you see that curse that man did on me, the lower defense. That's all he does now. He doesn't do Decrypify anymore. Got rid of Decrypify. Sorry. Wait, an interruption there on that. I was trying to clean my eye. Darn my eye. So, anyway, yes, no Decrypify anymore because I found that very annoying. What most people do, like myself, is, yeah, move the monsters away from. Sorry, I heard that too. Some muffling on the mic. That is really irritating. So yeah, like especially these guys. Yeah, so the Decrypify would have made that even worse. I mean, it was like very ridiculous why they thought that was a good idea. So those cold shots, along with Decrypify, make some of these classes like the Paladin, the Barbarian, the Amazon, and Spurs on, I guess, which not many people are in the old days. It just made it ridiculous. You know, you can't attack that fast. And it made it very slow. so now he just drops the this kind of, which is fine. You know, in this curse, I could try to design it where it's supposed to. I was hoping it was going to drop the curse that is usually done on the sorceress, the necromancer from the mana burn, whatever that was. Where, you know, when you, that's what Baal drops too, when the sorceress does an attack, it uses herself, rather than use mana, it uses health. Apparently he's just dropping this thing. That's it. One second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. My damn eye is getting all agitated. So, very agitated. Another thing too is, guys, I know a lot of people do this. They usually would farm experience in normal Baal runs before moving on to Nightmare. The cool thing I did here now is when you go to Nightmare, all level 50 at first, and they go up from there. Rather than level 30 something or level 29 something, whatever there was in Nightmare, they're a lot higher experience. It should be more challenging too. At the moment I gave it some higher skill rate for the skill points, so I'm still tweaking it a bit. So that these guys should really hurt, I guess. Have damage reduction. Doing nothing but physical damage anyway, except for Lister. Mr. Lister, the Tormentor. So I think next video, I'll go ahead and get more of this Avenger Paladin. The main goal, actually, is to basically make him do that weird throw. Give him a throw Paladin. See how sick that is. I still might use Rock Stopper. It's an exceptional item, but I still like it. May switch the belt too. Everyone knows about that. I think it's called Resurrected. Belt that has piercing attack. I mean, you know what I mean. It goes through the target. Yeah. So yeah, I might use that belt too. Now, that's a second. But just in case I die, I won't be dying. I mean, if you're a sorceress or a necromancer here, you get that other curse. Try and get a design where you can drop that curse too in the throne. As a sorcerer. It's kind of annoying, I know, but you know, maybe that won't. It's actually annoying here. I'm playing the sorceress, I'm really hurting myself using the spells. So if I ignore it there in the throne instead. Now I got introduction now. I'm trying to find different ways of making some people that aren't the barbarian have more kind of resistance, additional health or something like that. Because I am making it more challenging too, and how they do more damage now. These bosses, all the bosses. Baal might make them actually do more damage. I know some of the other bosses, like the Smith, he might be doing 3 times damage. I know he has 4 times armor, but as far as damage, I think maybe just 2 times because he attacks light anyway. But that alone should be a lot more damage. Attacking by melee range. Yeah, what he does is he drops more here. I think Griswold and Smith, they drop normal items. Made him drop more of the normal items so he can use that for, you know, Socketable items. That kind of stuff he seems to drop. And, whoa, look at that shit. I'm using that cleaver.
You shall no longer
That's
taste
cool.
this mortal ray.
That's actually pretty cool. And that partisan too, I might keep. But again, I think I already have it. Got this cool thing.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Dario. I'm not go there yet. We had to drop some grand charms too, so that's when it starts getting grand charms, like this one here. So I'm just keeping it.
Good to
35 is
see
okay. And that too. Wow. Again, that present crown. Put it over here. I might use that next, guys. So I'm actually gonna put that in there. Take that. And I'm okay. I'm cool. I beat Baal. So hold on. I want to do it right away. I know I want to hold up any time you guys have. So, I've already got enough room for that. Wrong place. There's 3. I'm glad we got lots of pages now. Not that. I'll keep it. Already got one, but I don't care. Again, let me just. Sorry, guys. But the movie's over. The video's over. So if you guys leave now, that's okay. I'm just going to tell you that next video is going to be basically another one on the Paladin. So sorry, guys. That and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, and it's kind of
At your service.
I want that to off at them. Alright, guys, the next video will be this guy getting in further. Show you again. I'll do more on this guy in the next video. Hopefully I'll get to where he throws those blasts at. It'll be a Jabadin. Not Jabazon, but a Jabadin. Paladin. Whatever. Paladin, get it? Jabadin. Kinda stupid, but whatever. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.